What's up, little spies? In this video, I will be going over everything I have learned thus far about AFK Bot Lobbies, including how to find the AFK bots while only being on console and not having a PC friend to help you. I will also be answering most frequently asked questions regarding these AFK Bot Lobbies. So basically everything I have learned thus far is going to be compiled in this one video. Before we start, I just want to state that I do not control any of the bots shown. This is all run by boosting services. So that being said, let's start the video. First, let's go over how to find the bots, and later we can discuss more in depth about how they work. To find these bots and the people using them, you need to meet two requirements. 1, you need to load into PC lobbies, and 2, you need to switch your server to Hong Kong or Taiwan. Next, you will need to wait till it's night for Hong Kong. If your time zone is EST, it's the exact opposite time of Hong Kong's time, and the ideal time to do this would be 12 p.m. to 1 a.m. EST. Keep in mind, there's going to be a lot of people doing this, so it will be hard to find them unless you use this new method that I discovered recently that lowers your matchmaking EOMM and doesn't involve jumping off the map. So to get way easier AFK bot lobbies that have way more bots and less real players killing them, what you can do is make a fresh Apex account and put it on your team. Now you can apply this method in two ways. If you're on PC, you can have any platform on your team as long as the fresh account is 000 KD. If you're on console, you must have a PC player on a fresh Apex account. This is what I've been doing in my streams to get these absurd amount of AFK bots, but some people have started to figure it out and real players have started leaking into these lobbies. Now, if you don't have a PC or a PC friend that can load you into these matches, there's still a way you can find these lobbies on console. If you have an Android phone, you can install an app called GeForce. This app will allow you to stream Apex to your phone from someone else's rig, similar to how Google Stadia works. The downside is you will have to depend solely on your internet connection. It is also completely free to set up an account. Before I explain how I know where the bots land, let's go over how this is actually only happening on PC lobbies. First, they only have the capabilities to do this on PC because you can't download software onto consoles without jailbreaking it, which makes it lose access to online services. And the second reason is because a lot of people use cheats on PC and get banned, so they figure they can monopolize this and make money off of it by selling rank-ready accounts off websites, so the cheater doesn't have to spend time making new accounts and getting the required level to play ranked again. But now the other question is, why is this happening on less populated servers? They use these less populated servers to have more bots in their matches and less real players trying to kill them, so they can farm more XP on these bots, and of course after hitting a certain level they then proceed to either sell the account or use it to get 20 bombs or 4Ks on. Now let's go over how I know where the AFK bots land and how I loot before they reach the ground. First, the bots can all be considered as AFK players. That means that when they drop out of the ship, the bots will not move out of the original flight path. So since they are not scripted to move in the air, the bots will continue to fall to the ground in an original flight path, usually landing 30% away from the end of the flight path. If you cannot find the AFK bots still, it's either because your matchmaking elo is too high, or there's too many real players spinning out the bots. The method I just explained earlier will help you counteract this problem. Now here's some tips that will help you kill both the players farming for kills and the AFK bots themselves. First, if you're doing this with a friend, have them play either Conduit, Lifeline, Ballistic, or Newcastle to help keep you alive longer. Secondly, try to focus on killing the real players first. If you can get rid of all the real players, it's free game at that point. And finally, if you only care about the kills, you can just land with the bots as either a Caustic, Maggie, Fuse, or Catalyst, and just farm kills. Although I would be careful doing that as you have a chance of being banned. There are a couple strategies that you can also use to tell if you're in one of these lobbies as well. The Apex plugin known as Overwolf allows players to see other players' names, ranks, and platform. This plugin is completely free and will allow you to check for other players' names that look like spammed characters and numbers, which is what the AFK bots' names look like. The other strategy consists of waiting in the dropship to check the amount of remaining players in the ship that are bots. Say you load into a match and there's only 10 players that drop before reaching halfway across the map. Most likely the remaining amount of players in the ship are going to be bots. Quickly before I end the video, I want to go over the topic of is this considered cheating or not cheating? Keep in mind, this has been in the game for multiple seasons. There's a couple of things to consider when you're trying to determine if something is cheating. Firstly, you are not in violation of TOS simply by switching servers and playing PC lobbies with a friend. You are also not in control of the bots in any way, shape, or form. The ones that control them and sell them are to be blamed. And finally, the bots themselves are considered as real players in the eyes of the server. That's why you see them punching and jumping, because scripts are made to make sure that they don't get kicked from the server that they're on. Even though technically you're not breaking any rules, the devs still see this as a bannable offense, so do this at your own risk because people are starting to get banned for it. So the takeaway from all this would be that you can now do this with your phone without having a PC friend with you. Respawn needs to fix the exploit allowing boosting services to load multiple Apex clients on one computer, and you can be banned for this now, so do it at your own risk. Thanks for watching this video. I know it was longer than usual. If you happen to like my more in-depth videos, please consider hitting the subscribe button, and maybe if you have time, like this video. As always, I have my Discord link in the description for anybody looking to join the community. I have a cash giveaway that's coming up as soon as I hit 2,500 subscribers. The giveaway will be held in my Discord, so make sure you join so you don't miss out. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and any broken glitches that come up to my attention, I will post ASAP.